Okay, so what I want to share with you today is the simple fact that we all operate our lives based on either things that are going in our mind or things that are going on with our bodies. And we operate our story, we live most of our life directed by this or what we're dealing with here, or a combination of the two. And there's a third thing that very few people tap into, and I'm gonna break down that for you today, okay? So the first is we have your mind, okay? So a lot of us will operate with what is going on in our mind and what is taking up that space, whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad. Everything in between, we live our life and our story. We talk to people, we communicate with people simply based on what's going on up here. We are essentially powerless over the mind. We let the mind operate and just dictate what our life is made up of, okay? Not really the best place to be living in, but I've been there before, and let me just continue on and show you how this will help you. Okay, the second thing is our body, okay? So this is what I dealt with primarily for the last 3 years, dealing with my body. I was in a car accident. I had so much tremendous back pain because I had 3 vertebrae in my neck that were out of alignment for an entire year before I even knew it, thus causing 90 days of chronic migraines, neck pain, and then back pain. I'm still healing myself right now, but essentially what happened during this time is I realized I was living my life, my story, day in and day out based on the physical pain I was dealing with. So I let the physical pain dictate how I truly felt, what mood I was in, whether I was going to be on or not, et cetera, et cetera. Not really a healthy place to be in either, because you're not defined by your body and the pain you deal with day in and day out, or every so often, or, the being out of shape or so obsessive about your shape. Being fit and in shape, you could be obsessive about it too, and that is still taking so much of your energy just thinking about your body. See whether it's good or bad. The third thing is ultimately the key to all of this, and that is your soul. Okay? Now, this is important because, let's face it, when someone we love dies, or especially someone famous like Michael Jackson, right, and Prince, they pass on, we still hear their music, we know their music, we still love their music, it still makes us dance and have fun, but they're not here on this earth anymore, right? So what is that that's living on that we still feel? Well, that's their soul, obviously, right? So we all have that. You just don't really ever think about it that way, because you think, well, I'm just me, I'm just dealing with my life, whatever's going on in my mind, all this stuff that I can't get over or figure out, or all this health problems that I'm dealing with, or these physical limitations that I'm letting define who I am in my soul. So that is what happens. When these are up, it oversees what's truly there underneath all of it, deep down, who you were as a kid, who you were when you were born, who you are today, and who you're going to be the day you pass on. Your soul does not change throughout these periods of your life. It's there. So this, unlocking these two things, helps us tap into this. And when we can tap into this, then we unlock what I call our soul awareness. Okay? Your soul awareness is huge. This is then what will drive you to figure out exactly what you should be doing in life. Living life the way you want to be doing it. Because it's who you are and who you're meant to be. Not just for yourself, but for the world and others. You then start to live out-focused in a mindset of joy, energy, happiness, and peace. Because you're doing what you know is right for you, and you're helping others at the same time. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, go ahead and message me, help, and we'll get started.